Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about what hedge funds are buying. I've been working with my computer generating reports. That's a lot of what I do in this channel. We're going to be looking at insider trading reports as well. All of these using computer generated reports. To start, we're going to be looking at 13F, what hedge funds are buying. Especially we're going to be start with Berkshire Hathaway, that's Warren Buffett company. Is he buying gold stock? And is he selling banks? Let's see what's the truth about it. So if we go to the Security Exchange, US Security Exchange website, we can search here for Berkshire Hathaway. We get, it's kind of tricky here. I know it's this first one here. So we got the 13F files. They reported exactly yesterday. So big hedge funds, they have 45 days to report. Since end of June, you see that they like to report exactly at the end of the period, which is about 45 days, which was last Friday. So a lot of hedge funds, they reported on Friday. So if we look at this one, and if we find the last one was this one, we can open. Let's see. So this one, that's the last one. What we do, we click here on the table. We get a list of all the stocks here, and we have the amount. You multiply by 1,000, and you have the number of shares here. This is for the last quarter, ending in June. So April to June. Then you have the previous one. You do the same thing. You see, end of March, so January to March, do the same thing. And you can compare what they had in shares and amount and what they have right now. So basically that's what I do. And from this, I generate a report using my computer. People say Warren Buffett is buying gold, and that's really true. He bought Barrick Gold. You see here, end of March, he had 0 shares in Barrick Gold. Now he has almost 21 million shares. He had about 563 million, something like that. Is that what it is? Yes, that's what it is. So it's not a huge position for them, for Berkshire Hathaway, but for someone that didn't like gold, now he bought some gold. If you look at the price that he probably bought, if he bought at the beginning of April, he got a pretty good deal. The price is right now around 27. He may have even sold. I don't know. Maybe not. He's still probably holding. But it's already a good deal. Come back here to the report. So also I mentioned, and people are mentioning that he has been buying Bank of America. So is he selling banks or he's buying banks? So it's actually both. We see here from the last quarter, that's the only information we really have. Actually, we have information more recent as well. But see, in this report for the 13F files, for the 13F data, we only have at the end of June. And what we have is he was selling all of these companies, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, the airlines, as we know. He did Goldman Sachs. He sold everything for Goldman Sachs. For Wells Fargo's and JP Morgan, he didn't sell everything. You see here the quantity is still remaining in June. Selling a little bit of MasterCard and Visa. US Bancorp he sold. But as we know as well, some other places in the SEC website that he was buying Bank of America. The reason is not reflected here. You see my green side here, what he bought. It's really not only what he bought. You see the quantity here for Bank of America is the same. The last quarter and in this quarter. And the reason is because I'm keeping here whatever he or whatever the company hasn't sold. So the quantity is still the same. So as we know from some other places in the SEC website, he bought recently Bank of America. So the truth is he's selling, but he recently bought more Bank of America. He's selling banks, but he bought Bank of America. Okay, and he bought gold as well. So let's move on. So this is another report related to 13F files, 13F data using my computer, and this is using all the hedge funds. So there are hundreds of them. So I'm trying to collect as much as I can. So a lot of big hedge funds. So you see all of the companies or some of the companies they're buying. I'm selecting here the biggest position. It's very hard to do this because the hedge funds, they report differently or using different names. So to match these names, it's not an easy thing. I'm trying as best as I can. You see all of these companies, and I mentioned Raytheon before. They keep buying these companies. One company I would like to show you is this, Theravance Biopharma. So they keep buying. There's quite a increase from the hedge funds. If I put here from previous quarter to this quarter, the quantity, they keep buying. This is a pretty good way of discovering companies and, trying to find good deals. For Theravance, we will see that it may be a good buy opportunity. This is a 1-year chart and it's close to 52-week low. And the reason you have to be careful is because there's COVID-19 that's through. This is a big biotech, you see. It's about 1 billion market cap. And stock is coming down because of earnings, misestimates. So it could be a buy opportunity, but it could be a falling knife. You have to be careful. If you look at the chart, the tendency seems to be going down. So it's better to probably wait and see. Since April is just coming down. Well, yeah, there's some ups and downs. But it's good that this company is being bought by hedge funds. So that's a good thing. And there is another article about hedge funds buying this company. So you can look at this. I'm not going to explore this too much. So it shows all the activity, all the hedge funds buying this. So it could be a good opportunity. I love biotech. I love biopharma. There is really a great potential if you combine these things, buying at the right point, companies that hedge funds are buying. If you combine with insider trading activity with this company specifically, I don't see any insider trading buys. So even though there's no insider trading for this company, it's a big biotech. A lot of times with these big companies, you don't see this too much. They sell and buy very frequently and at random. With small biotechs, it's very good to use insider trading. For big biotechs or big companies, not that relevant, I find. But anyways, that's the company's website. Trying to work on inflammation. So the pipeline, there are a lot of drugs in the pipeline, phase 3, phase 2B, phase 2, phase 1, a lot of drugs, and some other ones here. You have to look here. I'm not going to go deep into this, but it might be a good opportunity, but put in a watch list. and have a look. Another thing I'm bringing here is insider trading report. So all of these companies, they have cluster buying activity for insiders. So one company I would like to select here is this Avadel Pharmaceuticals. I'm not suggesting to buy. It's around $8 right now. So it's really higher. It's moving really higher. If we look at the charts here, look at the chart here for, let's put 6 months. Let's put 1 year, and we see really a tendencies going up. So it's already gone up too much. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to chase this, but anyways, I'd like to mention, it's also in this article here, one of the strong buy companies, Zal Biotech, this direct corporation, also Avadel Pharmaceuticals, and they're talking about this other one as well. So I'm not suggesting to buy. It might be a good opportunity, but it's already gone up too much. That's not usually how I do, but you can have a look. I continue to look at insider trading, 13F files, hedge funds, and all of that. So I'd like to show you also one pick that I bought this week. I bought this company, Enterprise Product Partners. It's a pretty big oil and gas pipeline. No, oil and gas pipeline, it's a good thing. It's not going to go away. Pipelines is going to be used, for such a long time. Even the oil and gas industries might be facing hardship right now. Oil and gas, especially pipelines, talking about the pipelines, they're going to be used. The infrastructure is not going to go away. It's going to be used for renewables, in renewable energy and gas, to a lot of things. And this one is paying a pretty good dividend, a lot of cash. I'm not telling you to buy, but I'm telling you what I did. There's still a lot of risks for the markets going into elections, going into fall and winter with COVID-19. But I will see how it goes. And this one, there's not a lot of volatility. I'm trying to get some dividends and hopefully see some growth as well. If it comes back to the level that was before, there's growth potential and there's some good dividends. And it didn't fall too much on COVID-19 in March. So let's see. So here's the website for the company. Pretty good company in terms of cash, in terms of growth, in terms of future. So, but anyways, so that's it for the video today. So hopefully you like, give a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye bye.